Alright, let's get some more ranked games going. Fresh on today. There's nothing in the pool from me, so these should be some smooth games, I would hope. Nothing fantastic here, really. That's taking my fancy. We've got Trident plus Silverlance, which could do something, so let's throw that in. It should beat this. It's pretty much a faster version of this anyway. There is a chance that this just crits every hit and puts us in a place, but overall, just the raw damage of this alone should win. Trident's deceptively really strong for day one. It has a really fast swing time, does about the same damage as a Refined Spear, but also applies 5 bleed, so it's really strong for day one, for a decent price too. I guess we could take a second Silverlance, throw this on here, and then I guess we're just taking the Moon Knife. We could freeze for a Goblet, but it's early enough I don't see the point. We should beat this, it's too slow. Yeah, we beat this. Like, we just chunk a lot of DPS early. Yeah, Trident's really strong. It's hard to make it work in a lot of builds though, which is the unfortunate part of Trident, but it is generally a really good item. The early game it gives is very nice. So we're gonna level. Tempted to take this. Let's roll once. Okay, we didn't see anything that we liked. That's okay. I'm gonna take the Novice Blade though, over the Bone Club. Novice Blade upgraded does more DPS than Bone Club. Unupgraded Bone Club does more DPS than Novice Blade. But the fact that this is a sword means we can potentially do some anvil stuff if more swords appear and anvil appears early enough. So I much prefer to hold on to a Novice Blade than a Bone Club. Nothing great here. We could weapon buff one of the Silver Lances, but I don't think we're going to be sticking with it. Heavy armor is just kind of insurance for the future. I think I'm just going to take a bunch of free rerolls here like this. Hit level 3, and now we'll start searching for free elves. Not this. There we go, free elf. We have too many moon. I mean, we could technically drop this moon for a mythic rod. Or we can cement more bleed. Do some more bleed shenanigans. I think that's gonna give us better winning odds currently. It's very slow, but if we can amber it, then it goes kind of crazy. This person has a lot of health. So I guess the extra level plus restoration helped a lot here, but anyway. Decisions. Moon Knife, yes. Rolling, chance. We roll instead of a Moon Knife, I'm okay with selling Novice Blade for it. Am I okay with Crescent Shot over Novice? I think I am. So, thought process right now is, it's still early. We could sell this, pick up the Crescent Shot. Actually, we could just do this as well. And then just hold this for now. Find a Lapis. Freeze for that, of course. If we find a Lapis, then this is an easy moon build. But Crescent Shot having 4x multi is really good for the amount of bleed that we've got going currently. The only issue is we don't really scale like this right now, so this is going to fall off eventually. I don't really want any of these. I might just steal a few. Because, like, the Holy Tag does nothing. If we had Lapis, it would be great. Sacred Gift doesn't really do much for us currently. We could hold the potion for if we get Moonveil stuff, but there's a chance that we don't even actually do this. I think I'm just going to steal a few. Okay, we got money, we got experience. That's actually really good. Level 1s. Let's see. Moon Knife, we'll take the Moon Knife. Lapis? No Lapis. Moonstone, though. That's really good. Okay, so we're in a really good spot for actual moon build. We just need a Lapis to appear in front of us. These don't sell for enough. This doesn't sell for enough. I think I'm gonna freeze for it though, because that is a legendary next turn. It's Eris. Oh, she actually has the Lapis. That's unfortunate for us. This might be a pivot into anything that's strong. Not having a Lapis by now really hurts this. So we'll take this, see if we get the Lapis. We did not. A Amber is crazy though for Topaz, so what we'll do is this now. Sell off the Moon Knife. Level. Nature's Core is better than having a Trident. Doom Guide as well is pretty good. There's the Lapis. What am I getting rid of for this? What do I care less about? This. Okay. This would be nice, but I'm gonna prioritize it once I actually get a Moon Veil, otherwise it's gonna be sitting there just being a 45 gold dump. Okay, nothing. Okay, we have a path. This person is doing nothing with this. What are they doing? Stacking big shields, I guess. But we're stacking a lot of bleed, so nice. Got a couple of triggers out of the Atlas as well. Big vitality. So now we're gonna take both these moons. Okay, there's people screaming outside. I apologize. I think I'm gonna sell Nature's Core because we're eventually going to pivot out of this. Moon Veil? No Moon Veil. So we could also just take Doom Guide as insurance here. Lost Fragment doesn't do too much for us in the long term. So I'm just gonna take Lost. Oh no. Let's do this. Level. There's a Moon Veil, so I'm gonna freeze for that. This is scary. I think we do too much damage though. Right? No, because the shields. Okay, so we lose this round, but we will get a couple of triggers of this at least. Okay. I mean, this is saving us like 130 gold. Well, 135 gold, sorry. So we're gonna do this now. Look to pair these. Or this. Okay, we'll pair. Don't sell, but it's so much damage to gain. Okay. That actually worked out to be really good. So, this isn't 1 second yet, but it's going to be. This is a lot of shield. It gives us time to ramp up. Look at this. Big damage incoming. Nice. If we can pair off all of these, it's gonna be great. So, let's level to make sure we don't fall behind. Spend the excess on trying to get a pair lined up. Excellent. This doesn't do enough, I don't think. No. Cool. Pair this off. Give me another one. Nope. Sell that then. Behind on leveling anyway. We could take another Nightquill to give even more multi to all of this. I think that's actually kind of a good idea. Oh my god. Yeah. So, times 11. Nice. we're going places. We're exploding. So, this, and then we go. I think we lose this one based on EHP, but we do a lot of damage. Maybe we just win. Okay, yeah, we just win. Never mind. He's too slow. If he had this over the axe, like both of these over the axe, I think we would have lost. But, because he would have rammed fire so fast. But nonetheless, tried and true, moon build, doing moon build stuff. Let's go again. Finally, we got something different other than redemption. Okay, so this isn't the greatest shop. Everything here is very expensive. But we could go Arcane Cleaver Jade, get some poison scaling going early. Or we can go ultra greedy route. Brass knife. I'm gonna go really greedy. And it did not pay off. If you go greedy route, you pretty much always want to play out every round and just get a bunch of gold. This is never really something that's good to do. This is only good to do if you've played a few games already and you know people's day ones are very slow. So like if I've seen stuff like people using double study shields or double healing words, etc., then this becomes very nice start. Otherwise, you're just giving away free rounds. I think I'm just gonna go very greedy. Do this. Yeah, it's not paying off in our favor at all. Study shield is going to buy us a little more time, but this is not ideal. So when I said I was going to go ultra greedy, it's because now I'm going to take restoration with the increased health, and then probably level again, and we can pick up another sturdy shield. There we go. Still so much damage. Yeah, I should have done this. But there's a chance that this pivots us into some disgusting, like, Midas build or something with Cutlass, since Cutlass got buffed. Alright, so that's not the greatest. Potion Seller doesn't really do much for us right now. There's nothing here I want to a Potion of Appearance. We could just hold it until we see like a Goblin. But I think what I'm actually going to do is, since it's day 4 and we have a lot of gold, I'm going to take the Traveler stock. Try and force some sort of build here. Oh, we'll do this first. So we get a Fire Mace. Fire Mace is probably the best option here. We'll take that. Then we're going to do this. Don't really want High Blade stuff. We don't have other moon items really for that to go, and if buying this will use up all our money. We could Brass Knife plus Moon Knife and pray for the Midas Diary. Okay, this actually kind of works out. So I'm gonna freeze this. We lose this. Actually, I think we might win this just from EHP alone. But we're gonna get some decent money here. Yeah, he's too slow. So we win this. That's cool. Fire Mace, despite getting nerfed a while back, is still a very strong tempo item. Like, getting it early just gives you so much power. Okay, let's take this now. Let's upgrade before leveling. Nature's Call above the Brass Knife for some money. Level. Seeing these this early is definitely nice, but I can't afford them. I don't think I want to take them, because it means, like, if we take Frostbound, then we have to start looking for, like, Frozen Orb stuff to make this really good. But if we take Protector, then it doesn't really do much until you give it multi. So I'm just going to roll past it. Freezing for this is a good idea, though. Wow. This guy woke up and was just like, I hate the world. That's very scary for a day 5. Not many people are going to be able to do this much damage at this time, so... Fair enough. We'll take Elder. Take Instant Knowledge. Let's try and pair off the Goblin. Oh damn, it was a Frozen Orb after all. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think we can realistically make Cutlass work, but we don't have a Midas Diary. Midas Diary is kind of like the thing that makes it work. Oh, but it's giving me 2 of them. Ooh. Okay. Well, shit. If only we had a Midas Diary, I would feel better about this. But yeah, as you can see, as you gain gold, you gain damage equal to the gold gained. And it sticks, so if you get it going early enough with a Midas Diary build, it actually goes kind of crazy. Okay, so we go down to Muriel. I'm going to take the 40 gold, I think, so we can get some level stuff going. Although we do want to find Midas Diary. That is early enough, we can get an extra revive, so... Okay, enough of Nature's Call. Not okay. Oh no. It's giving me all the other pieces, just not the diary. Oh. There's the diary. Okay, I feel a little bit better about this now. So why Midas Diary? So basically, now what you end up needing is Shard Fangs and a bleed item. And then you get some crazy gold plus scaling of the Cutlass. Do ideally want to give it some crit. We're gonna take Life Surge, just because I'm a little bit worried. It's level. Right now, we need EHP. Freezing for that Nature's Call. Yeah, something like this. But like, instead of this Lunar Codex, you just throw in a, throw in the Cutlass. It's funny how much work this Sturdy Shield's actually put in so far, though. Like, in terms of slowing down the combat. For a 60 gold item, 60 shield, like, because it's obviously 20 for 3 of them. It does some decent work. Look at the scaling already. If you can give this crit, it would go crazy, but Absolute Zero, I think, is the right option here. Buy us more time. Shard Hang? Okay, so we actually have something here now. Another Shard Fang? No. Okay, I'll take the Void Stinger just in case. Freeze for these. So, this is where the money printing starts. Each time Shard Fang triggers, this is going to give us 2 gold. It's then going to buff this by 4. This is like the ideal Cutlass stuff currently. No, Shard Fang. No, we'll take a second Void Stinger. Shot bang. Excellent. Get rid of this. Second Midas Diary? It would be more gold for this. Level? Can we just sell on level again? Yeah. Cool. This isn't needed anymore. What am I looking for? Of a Midas Diary. This would be good. Pairing off Runic Shield to give it an extra multicast trigger. Getting some good scaling on the Cutlass. And then eventually, we just swap this over like this. Oh, there's the Midas Diary, so now we can throw this in. Let's get rid of that. Leveling doesn't do much for us, really, but we should do it for health anyway. And we're now getting 115 around, so we're in a pretty good spot. There's the pair. He's made this Frosty, but he's not multicasting it. He's not multicasting this either. Okay. I mean, we win just from health alone. Pair this off. Enough of Midas Diary? That seems like overkill. I think ideally we look for Lost Fragment. Sorry, excuse my throat. It's still a lot to get used to. Do this. What do we still have a life. We can greed out next round. This is scary. Okay, never mind. He doesn't got as many on this as I thought. Excellent. This is getting huge. Still no crit though. This is redundant, really. Sell this. Mainly looking for lost fragments right now. Usually I don't upgrade lost fragments, but having a lost fragment upgraded would be very nice for Cutlass. Okay. Since like everyone's frozen for 2 seconds at the start of combat, it gives us time to actually do stuff. Let's just level and get 20k health. Ooh, this is scary. Is it scary enough? Doesn't seem to be scary enough. Nice. Alright, I think now for the final 2 rounds, we're likely to go against some pretty strong builds, so I'm going to start shifting towards just having this and blowing people up. So let's try and get it a tiny bit of crit whilst we can. Tri-gem actually isn't a bad option, but it's a bit late on that department. Excellent. So, cool, Time Pendant is great. Sell all these, level a bunch more as well. Okay, so this might give us time to ramp up a little bit. Get a few crit procs. Maybe not. We got 1 crit proc. Okay, so there's a 5% chance we just one-shot. Cool. see. Or spyglasses would be great. We, however, do not get more spyglasses. Let's just do this on the off chance. Alright, so this is a full duration, so I am surprised that he's not time pending on this to trigger all these. But this does a lot of damage. So let's hope. Excellent. Cool. So that's the new Cutlass. It goes kind of crazy. Let's throw it against the Oak, shall we? I really like what Bow Carry did to the Cutlass. I think this sort of thing is much better than the selling items in your inventory stuff. It opens up many ways to actually try and scale this. And yeah, I think it's very, very good. See, the DPS isn't crazy because it is a solo weapon with no real synergies outside itself, but it's enough to get like a quick 15,000 damage, which is usually all you need. So yeah, that's gonna call it for this one. Two back-to-back 10 wins as usual. We're 34,000, which is decent. Slowly climbing my way up. I would go for like the 100k stuff, but that would require me to do like an entire day of only playing Oaken. And I'm not actually quite sure how Zeva Monkey do it, because when I play Oaken for a long time, I just find the issue of running into myself over and over and over. And I've, like, obviously you're playing to get strong as you can, so you have the highest win odds. And like, if after a while you start only seeing your own ghost, every build ends up being kind of crazy and one-shotting at the start. Like, imagine if I ran into day 12, that Cutlass, back-to-back, and just one-shot myself, right? It's like, I'm not quite sure how they managed to do this. But yeah, I mean, I tend to win very frequently, so I'll climb pretty quick when I do get chances to play. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll catch you in the next one.